from the depths of my childhood, 1992, when I was 9 years old, renting movies at the video store. It's Bad Channels from Full Moon, aka Full Moon Features, aka Full Moon Entertainment. Now, ever since they started releasing Blu-rays, I was like, where's Bad Channels? Where's Bad Channels? Because this is absolutely my favorite of the Full Moon branded movies. And that doesn't count, Empire Pictures, and that doesn't count Wizard Video or none of those little offshoots. But ever since I was a kid and the VHS tapes at the video store was a big thing and Full Moon was a big thing, this one really stood out to me, probably because it was different. Where 90% of the stories was Full Moon doing, Puppet Master movies, or they was doing Subspecies movies or Castle Freak and everything was in a castle. This was actually different. Features music by Blue Oyster Cult, by the way, but nonetheless, an alien and his little robot friend, who you see right here, come over and take over a radio station being run by a man named Dangerous Dan, who's known for doing publicity stunts on air. And they hijack it and they start infecting things with this little green, fungus. And they also start using means to broadcast more like hallucinations or whatnot in the form of music videos, pretty much, out to women that are listening and kidnap them and put them in these little tubes here because they all have a plan. What is the plan? Well, you have to watch. But nonetheless, while I wouldn't say the music is the best music in the world in this movie, it is known for being kind of like halfway musical, and it does have some songs that stick out. Was it from what's it called? Six Psychos, something. They do the like "I'm So Happy" song. I think I've never heard of the band in my lifetime, but they're in here, and their segment when I was a kid, I thought was just the greatest thing ever. Even though the song, maybe it kind of sucks a little bit if you really break it down. I think parts of it's really good. Of course, it gets all over the place, but I mean, I'm not a music reviewer, but I'm a movie reviewer. And when I was a kid, I loved it. Now I'm nostalgic for it, but I'm kind of like, man, I can't believe I really rented this movie multiple times, probably just to get to that video. And there's, of course, some other songs. And like I said, there's a lot of the stuff was composed and performed by Blue Oyster Cult, but you get a bunch of other little bands there as well. The concept is different, especially for its time. I will say it sticks out in a good way. The aliens are, well, the alien man, he's funny. And this little robot with the brain is also quite humorous. It's just an overall funny movie, and it's fun for me, even though when I was a kid, I loved it. I love it now. Maybe more nostalgic for it than anything else. I will say this much, that it looks good. It looks the best I've seen it. But that being said, there every now and then you get like a little line of something on this side. You can barely see it, but it shows up like especially in bright scenes. It's not there much, but that's like the only error I see in the whole transfer. It does look good, and I don't think nobody's going to complain about it. You also get some pretty good extras here. You get the original trailer. You get the rare trailer, which looks very bad, like they ripped it off of VHS and made it widescreen. The making of Bad Channels, 11:31 minutes. Director commentary, TED Talk with Ted Nicotero or Nicolardo or whatever his name is, the director of this and the director of TerrorVision. He talks for a while there, and that's basically, outside of trailers, your main thing. But yeah, this is fun. In my opinion, the best full moon movie to come out of the actual full moon name. And it's only like an hour and 20 minutes too, so who ain't got that much time to spare? It gets in, it gets out, it does its thing. It looks good here, it sounds good here. It's got more extras than I probably thought it was going to have, so that's always a plus. But this came out probably today. I got it today. They sent it to me for review, but I also noticed that people that just ordered it, I think, got it today as well. So if you're ready to add another ranks to the full moon collection, this right here is out now. That's what I'm trying to say. 4 out of 5 for me. The cover is slightly different. It's slightly different art than the traditional one we're used to. I kind of wish they did reverse covers on this so you could get the original plus the little zooped up version. But that's just asking too much at this point. But the movie's finally here. I can finally quit complaining about it. And it is, in my opinion, one of the best ones of its time. And probably the best from Full Moon, in my opinion. We got 75,000 Puppet Master movies, but we never could get a real sequel for this, even though one of these little shrunken girls do appear later on in another movie. But nonetheless, if you've not seen it, check it out.